Hey everybody, it's Manga Pro again, and today I'm going to do a video on how to ink like a finished drawing, a finished page. This page I drew about 6 months ago, maybe almost a year ago. I don't really like the faces on the left hand side, but this picture that I drew came out really nice, so I really like that one. And so what I'm going to do is just try to ink it the best I can. I'm using it for practice, so on the final one I can kind of have an understanding of how to do it. And so I'll do that now. Okay. So let me get the camera situated. And I'm going to ink this the best I can. The first thing I see I don't really like. Hold on. I'm going to erase this thumb. I think it's too long. That's kind of better, or whatever. Okay, so first, let me see. I think I want to start with. Let's see. I kind of gotta think. I think I'm gonna start with the head. So first, I'm gonna draw the face. I got my ink here. Let's get a crap. Now what I'm going to do before I start actually drawing on the drawing. This ink is so old. It still works though. I'm not going to waste it and use it for practice. Alright, sorry about that. Now before I actually start doing the drawing, I'm going to try to get some strokes and see what is this, see how the pen works. See how long it could hold the ink for. And the pen that I'm going to start off using is the G pen. Just so you know that, so you know what I'm using. Yeah, see, it's not holding it too long. I can't get enough ink in there to where it traps it. You don't want to put too much ink or else it'll all flow out at one time in a big glob and that'll mess up your paper. So I think, sorry about this. This pen nib and the ink is really old, so it's not working. It's good for practice though. So if you have old stuff, just use it for practice. Don't waste it. Alright, so I'm going to start inking this. I'm going to start out with the frame of her face. Look at the camera. Crap. Already messed up. Put this down. You know, you're not trying to rush. Take your time. This is actually the first time I practiced with ink in maybe like a year. It's been a while. I'm gonna go really slow, get all the detail you want in there. I just turned the paper over because I want to get this certain wedge on this line, but I can't do it without going from top to bottom, so I just turned it over so I can kind of do a quick little, there you go, that looks perfect, quick little wedge right there. You know, you can turn the page any way you want to help you get that line that you really want in there. I really want to get the head done first, so let me do everything, including her little hat she has on her back right here. Everything like that. I might have to actually do this in a couple of parts to get the full finished. Just in case I can't finish in 10 minutes. Oh man, stuff is getting. If you scratch too hard and you, like I just did, and you get paper from the paper that you're drawing on stuck in your pen nib, make sure you get that out before you put it back on the paper, because what it will do, the paper that's trapped inside of the middle of the pen nib will it'll soak up all the ink, and then when you go to draw your next line, it'll be really fat. So I'm gonna have to fix that. So just make sure if you do press too hard, just clean it out before you mess it up. Alright, I think I'm done with this. So what I have here, let me show you. I got some water. It's kind of black. You just dip your pen in it. What the water is it's alcohol mixed with just regular water from the sink. So I'm just taking that, mixing it in there. Get some tissue, wipe it off. Wipe off the ink in the water. And it keeps your pen nib clean, so you don't, it's not too dirty. Now I'm gonna use the Kabuta pen. This is my favorite pen to control. It's so easy to control. And I'm actually going to use this for the hair since it's so easy. I'm going to do the same thing what I did for the G pen. I'm going to practice it out. This one's way better on holding the ink. Yeah, I got to buy new ink. Yeah, I can hold it for way longer. So, now that I got a feel for that, don't just do. I'm trying to do this quick because I have a limited amount of time. But when you do that, take your time and really practice those lines. And when you get it on paper, you'll be comfortable with drawing it. So what I'm going to do is I'll start off with the strands next to her eyes so I can get those over with. I don't like doing those. I'm scared I'm going to mess up. Start off here. Oh crap. Hold on a second. So what I'll do is I'll make this video like a 2-part video, or 3-part maybe even, because I'm running out of time. And I'll go through this whole process of doing this one character. And so yeah, just keep watching. Video should be up pretty close together. I'll see you guys later. Alright.